Good afternoon. Good afternoon in Jogjakarta, Sekolah Tumbuh, Jogjakarta. Good morning in Geneva, Switzerland. Welcome to the ambassador from Indonesia for United Nations, Mr. Febrian Rudiat. Welcome. Good morning in the Netherlands. Heerbeeck College, Mr. Ton Bruder next to me, and all the team who's involved in this project, internet exchange, with concern to the sustainable development goals. First, I would like to thank all the school who is taking part of this. The ambassador of Indonesia for United Nations for giving us a motivational speech. Also to Mr. Ton Bruder, the director of Heerbeeck College, and schools in West and Oxford, right?
In West and Oxford, yes.
Yes. And also all to the project managers who's making this happen. So I would like to give the floor to Mr. Ton Bruder to give us some words.
Thank you very much. I'd like to say hello to, first of all, to His Excellency the Ambassador. We are very proud that you discuss with us about sustainability. And as I know, you are now in Geneva, I think, yes? Where you prepare policy for the world to make the world more sustainable. And for that reason, it's very good that students, young people who are preparing themselves for the future, that they prepare also themselves to make a more sustainable world for all of us. I also want to say hello to my colleagues, the staff of the school in Jogjakarta, and also to the students in Jogjakarta. As I know, they are at this moment they are at home because it's 5 o'clock in Jogjakarta, and we're very glad that in your time not at school, you're connected with us, and not only now but also after today. I wish you a lot of success with sharing all the ideas in Indonesia and the ideas in Holland, to share them with each other for to come to a more sustainable world. Last year I saw your cooperation. I was very enthusiastic about it, so I think I will be enthusiastic also this year about this cooperation. I wish you good luck and also a lot of pleasure with your cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ton Bruder. I will now give the floor to the ambassador of Indonesia for the United Nations, Mr. Febrian Rudiat.
His Excellency Kanjeng Pangeran Haryo Wironagoro, the advisor of Sekolah Tumbuh, Ibu Yanti, the project manager of Sekolah Tumbuh, to Mr. Ton Bruder, I hope I pronounce your name correctly, Pak Ton, the director of Heerbeeck College, Mr. Jan Willem Slipper from the Elderman Best, Mr. Jan Vermeulen, the director of Best Duurzaam, dan Ibu Ine Waworontu, the director of Stichting Hibiscus, and of course, beloved student and participant of the program. Before I begin my speech, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Febrian Rudiat. I am the ambassador and permanent representative of the Republic of Indonesia to the United Nations, World Trade Organization, and other international organizations in Geneva. It is always my pleasure to be invited to the kick-off the Internet Exchange Program, Sustainability Worldwide. When I received the invitation from Ibu Ine Waworontu to deliver the speech, I was so impressed by the noble goal of the program. And I cannot agree more how important it is to elevate the awareness of the student to the critical issues of our time, the Sustainable Development Goals, or people call it SDGs. But what is really SDGs? What kind of animal it is? SDGs are a big umbrella, a common goal for all countries, and it consists of 17 goals adopted by UN member state to be achieved in 2030, and it covers a wide range of issues from poverty, education, health, gender equality, clean energy, and climate action. So in the nutshell, SDGs is how international communities see how the development is supposed to be approached. So I think it's a really a comprehensive approach in my observation. And how do the SDG relate to your daily life as a youth? Well, they are closely connected to the issue that affect you directly. For example, SDG goal number 1, SDG goal number 4 focuses on quality education to ensure that you have access to a good education with necessary skills for the future. The SDG goals number 13, for example, addresses climate action, where youth as the future generation will inherit the consequences of environmental degradation. In short, SDGs are relevant to your life, to my life, to everyone's life, because they shape the world you will live in and determine the opportunity available to you. This year, we are 7 years away, only 7 years away from fulfilling the SDGs. But however, the last SDGs progress report has shown us how the pandemic and the current geopolitical situation have influenced the achievement of SDGs. Under the current situation, for example, only 12% targets that are on track, and around 50% are off track. And some 30%, there's no movement, or even below the 2015 baseline. It is estimated only 1/3 of countries will meet target halting the poverty. Thus, it is our common responsibility to amplify effort in achieving the SDGs. Since this big umbrella will be strong if there is solidarity and cooperation of all stakeholders. The SDGs are not just the responsibility of my generation and the policymakers. We have shared responsibility regardless of age, position, nationality to work toward this goal. It is also part of your responsibility as young individual. Why is youth involvement in the SDGs is important? That's another question. Because youth are the future. Today, there are 1.8 billion people between the ages of 10 to 24, and they are the largest generation of youth in history. The number of youth are expected to grow. In 2030 alone, about 1.9 billion young people are projected to turn 15 years old. In Indonesia, it is estimated that from 270 million population, 52% of its population are youth. Therefore, you are part of the main stakeholders of the SDGs. Every one of you could contribute and make changes, shape the future that we really want. But how can youth contribute to the implementation of the SDGs? Well, you can start by making small changes in your own lives. Start small, act locally, and think globally. Embrace habits that contribute to sustainability by conserving energy and water. Only use it when you need it. Reduce waste and start to sort the waste accordingly for better waste sanitation. Support local and ethical business in your area to support the local and ethical business and economy. Get involved in a community or organization that promotes education, health, and environmental protection, and also collaborate with others, form partnership, and use your skills and talent to drive positive changes such as Karang Taruna or youth organization in Jogjakarta. Let us not underestimate the power of our individual action. And remember that even the smallest step towards sustainable living and responsible consumption can have far-reaching consequences. By reducing our carbon footprint, conserving resources, and also promoting inclusivity, we contribute to the overall progress toward the SDGs. In this era of AI and digital innovation, youth today are more connected than before, even during my time. With the use of internet and technology, like this internet exchange program, for example, young people want to and already contribute to the resilience of their communities, proposing innovative solutions, driving social progress, and inspiring political changes. Further, by understanding these SDG goals, the youth could also effectively influence policymakers and parliament members even in your area by engaging in a dialogue with them, raise your concern, as well as share your ideas on SDGs. Youth can organize events and campaigns to raise awareness on SDGs among your peers and friends. Youth can also inspire change and ensure that SDGs are part of your daily life. By doing one of those steps, you can contribute to the implementation of the SDGs. Together, let us build a sustainable and equitable world for all. And in conclusion, the Sustainable Development Goals are not distant concepts, but a reality that affect your life today and tomorrow. Youth have a stake in shaping the future, and it is your critical responsibility to be aware and engage in the achievement of this goal. And I believe that the youth of the Netherlands and Jogjakarta will definitely do its critical part to contribute to the implementation of the SDGs. Good luck and stay healthy. Thank you.
Next, my friend, my best friend, Ibu Damayanti Hidayah. Ibu Dante will tell us concerning to the sustainable development about how people in Lasem start to concern about the environment and using the natural colors in their production. Yes, Ibu Dante.
Ya, terima kasih Bu Ina. Good afternoon. No? Good afternoon, everybody. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Diana Damayanti, but my friends always call me Dante. I'm an anthropologist and I'm a batik mania. So, in this occasion, I would like to tell a little story about batik. But since my English is not too good, and I better tell story in Indonesia, so I will need help from Bu Ina to translate it. Oke, selamat siang, sore adik-adik di Yogyakarta. Saya akan sedikit menerangkan proses pembuatan batik di Lasem. Karena Lasem itu adalah salah satu desa yang di mana proses tradisi pembuatan batik tulis itu masih dilakukan sampai sekarang.
Ibu Dante will tell us. Yeah. Ibu Dante will tell us about the process of batik making in Lasem. How they try to make it more environmental friendly.
Sebelum ini batik itu dibuat menggunakan zat pewarna yang sintetis. Jadi itu tentu sangat merusak lingkungan, ya. Jadi mulai di banyak pembatik sekarang mulai menggunakan zat pewarna alami yang terbuat dari tanaman dan tumbuh-tumbuhan, di mana itu merupakan warisan dari generasi sebelumnya.
So in the past, in Indonesia, they started to use chemical color to produce batik. Before, in the ancient time, very, very long ago, they actually produce batik with natural colors. So that's why now the batik makers in Lasem again start to use natural colors to go back to the time before and also to save the environment.
Batik adalah salah satu jenis wastra Indonesia yang harus dilestarikan keberadaannya, karena dari setiap motif yang ada di batik itu kita bisa mempelajari nilai-nilai kehidupan yang bisa kita gunakan untuk melakukan setiap tindakan di dalam hidup kita.
Batik is a very special cloth from Indonesia because in batik there are motifs coming from the nature from Indonesia, and from the nature people can learn a lot and also implement that in their daily life.
Karena keterbatasan waktu, dalam kesempatan lain mungkin saya bisa memberikan lebih banyak cerita, tapi saya rasa untuk hari ini cukup demikian cerita tentang batik, dan saya merasa sangat terhormat bisa berada di sini bersama kalian semua.
I feel very honored to be here with all of you, but because of the time shortage, I will not continue the story now, but another time I will continue telling you all about the batik. So I also have to complete your story, maybe Dante, about yourself. Dante is really an expert in batik lesson. So she knows a lot. She's like you say it.
I'm still studying.
Yeah, yes, mountain of knowledge about batik. About not only batik, but also about wastra. Wastra is Indonesian traditional clothes. We are very lucky that she is here, all the way from Indonesia.
Thank you, everybody.
Hibiscus is a plant that grows in Indonesia and can grow also in the Netherlands. So we thought it would be a good idea that there's a hibiscus here and a hibiscus in Jogjakarta. So you can share also pictures of how the hibiscus is growing here and how the hibiscus is growing near the school in Jogjakarta.
For the high school students, maybe I can tell you something about the school. So in October, your friends, 21 students, visit the school last year in October. Maybe we have Nara over here, and then Iyo, Siva, Kaka. Do you still remember the school that we visit in October?
Yes.
Yes, right.
Yes.
So now, the students in Heerbeeck, they are going to plant hibiscus as our symbol that we start the internet exchange for this year. Okay.
All right.
Buina, so the students are planting, not the teachers.
Yes. No, the students are planting.
The students, okay.
Yes, the students are planting. So Ibu Yanti, when you do it at your school, could you maybe please make also a film for us?
Yeah, yeah. So is it their first time planting over there, Buina?
Yes, this is we are planting the hibiscus for this site. The coming years, for every internet exchange of us, our internet exchange, they will plant a hibiscus plant. It's a symbol of our.
And this is the purple hibiscus.
Yes. This is a symbol of our
Collaboration.
collaboration, Ibu Yanti, between Sekolah Tumbuh and Heerbeeck College.
Okay. So this one, the purple hibiscus,
Yes.
Bu Ina? Purple.
Yes, Ibu Yanti.
We don't have purple hibiscus here.
So you can have a red one or yellow.
Yeah, usually in Indonesia, we only have the red one or the white one or the pink one. I don't
Yeah.
think we have the other
Maybe
colors.
pink is near to purple.
Bu Yanti.
Very good, Bu Yanti.
Very good. We have started.
Bye.
We will have
Yeah.
to on this week. Okay.
Stay connected.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
you.
See you.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
So the
Have a nice
students will stay
day for
connected
all.
through the WhatsApp group ya.
We love you, Bu Ina.
Dadah semuanya.
Oh, Ibu Yanti.
We love you, Bu Ina. My student said.
Ibu Yanti.